I have 5 grandchildren. I would do anything to protect my 5 grandchildren, including, as a last resort, shooting them if I had to protect the lives of my grandchildren.
But listen, she has a God-given right, a God-given gun right. God dipped into our Constitution and said there can be no regulations. So even if you want to shoot your own grandchildren to protect your own grandchildren, you should be allowed to do that, because there shall be no law that infringes on your right to bear arms, even though the rest of the sentence says to have a well-regulated militia, which is when you can have the guns, but we ignore half of it. But then say you can't alter it, and you have to go by the letter of it, but just by the half of the letters of it. So you gotta respect it. Do ya? Republican cognitive dissonance has reached new heights. But hear the Congress lady out. Rep. Debbie Lasko from Lesko. I don't need to get her name right. She doesn't know how to speak words and just threaten her own family. Rep. Debbie Lesko from Arizona said that she would do anything to protect her own grandchildren, including shooting her own grandchildren, if that's what she has to do to protect her own grandchildren. This is what happens, folks, when you get people endorsed by Donald Trump elected to office. This is what happens when you have a party that constantly believes things that are opposite. It just gets next level, and eventually your brain turns to total mush. When they believe that it's my body, my choice, which is why I don't have to wear a mask. But it's not your body, your choice when you're being forced to give birth to a baby and then spend $1 million for it over the course of its life and have your entire life changed for something you didn't want to decide. Or when they say you need to own a gun to be able to legislate a gun, but then old white men that have never had a baby legislate when and where you're supposed to have babies. Or just in general, when you support a party, the Republican Party, that fights only for better conditions and better policies for the richest, very few, the top 0.1% of us, when you are a blue-collar worker yourself or a middle-income American trying to make their way in this world because they believe, when I'm rich, I don't want them taking my money from me. And so you let them take your money from you now instead, when you'll probably never be rich. Yes, I think you do have to respect differences of opinions. That's all they are. It's just the Republicans see things differently. Like when recently Senator Kevin Cramer, Republican of course, from North Dakota, said that he cares more about Republicans winning re-election and winning office than he does about gun safety in our country. Quote, he said, "I think we're more interested in the red wave than we are in red flags. Quite honestly, as Republicans, and we have a pretty good opportunity to do that." What, to get elected at the cost of human lives? At the cost of innocent American lives? That's your opportunity to get more power for you while not protecting us and doing the job you're supposed to be doing when in the Senate, trying to pass laws that help the country? You really want is the power again? More power in which to do nothing and line your pockets with? My goodness. If only he were one of Rep. Lesko's grandchildren, he could be taught a thing or two about gun safety and how to use it and when to take the guns away from grandma is what I mean. Because I'm not sure grandma should be having those guns at the moment. Because you never know what she's going to do with them. While trying to protect you, she might. Okay, I think you understand the rest of the story. I'm Ben Gleib for Rebel HQ. Check out my hour special, Ben Gleib Neurotic Gangster, on Amazon Prime and YouTube. And I'm releasing a new comedy video clip on my social media 5 days a week at Ben Gleib. TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of them. Thanks.